Hey guys, I want to do another video real quick. It's another edible plant video, and it's on the elderberry bush. And I'm a little late on purpose because I wanted to try to catch this thing in a couple different stages so you guys can see how it develops and stuff. But anyways, here's what the leaves look like on it, and the leaves are right across from each other, and usually they have a leaf at the end of the point. And some of them are a little different. Like if you look at this one, it's got a leaf here. There's no leaf across from it here. And if you pick up another branch, all the leaves are exactly across from each other except for the one at the very end. So the leaves do change a little bit here and there. Now, the first part that's edible is, and it might be a little hard to see, and I'm going to try to get a good up close thing on it, but the first part that is edible is this flower. And you can take this flower, and I would break off all the little stems to it and just leave the finer stems on. And you could take those flowers, you could just dip them in batter of your choice and deep fry them and eat them like that. And that's the first part that's kind of edible, at least that I use. And the next part is, after the flowers go away, they end up looking more like this right here after the flowers are gone. And you can see where the berries are starting to develop. And if you wait a little bit longer, then you could come over to, let's find a nice full one, come over to like right here, and the berries are starting to develop. Now these berries are green and they're immature, but in a few weeks these berries are all going to turn like a deep dark purple. And I mean, this tree is loaded full of them. And then you can eat the berries too. Now, a lot of people don't like eating them raw right off the tree. I've been doing it since I was a kid. It doesn't bother you too much. It may give you a bellyache if you eat a bunch of them, so I just kind of use them as a snack. Another good thing you can do is if you're out in the woods and you're just making up a meal on the go, you could take some of these berries after they turn purple and they're ripe and just throw them in the stew pot. And once they're cooked, it kind of gets rid of the whole bellyache thing. But you know, another thing that's good to remember about elderberry is if you get into the main stem or the heavier branches on these plants, they've got like a real pithy, soft, pithy core on them, and they all end up being hollow. All you gotta do is take a smaller, skinnier stick and push out the pith on it. And one of the great things about that is that you could actually use it as a straw if you needed to in a situation where you needed a straw. Another thing that's good is come spring you can make yourself some spiles to tap maple syrup with it, or birch syrup. So that's one thing to remember about the elderberry plant. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick video on this just to let you know about it and show you about the elderberry plant and some of its uses. And I'm sure it's got some medicinal uses too, but that's something you'll have to research on your own. But I just wanted to go over the edible parts of it for now, and some of the uses for the actual stems and stuff, because last year I actually I cut a bunch of this out and saved some of the branches, and I went ahead and made spiles for maple syrup and tapped maple syrup for it. So maybe I'll go ahead and grab one of those and show you what it looks like real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and here's one of the branches after I've taken the bark off. Now I did this green, and the stuff's pretty resilient. When I did it green, it didn't crack at all. I mean, you know, so I would say you could pretty much cut a chunk off and take the bark off about any time of the year. But if you look at the end of it, it's got a really soft, pithy core on it. And all you do is take a small stick and push that core out, and then you got yourself either a straw or you know, whatever you need for a hollow tube. People make flutes out of them and stuff like that too. But anyways, and then the other thing you can do is make yourself a spile just like that, and it's hollow all the way through, and for tapping maple syrup. But anyways, this is some of the uses of the wild edible elderberry, and you know, what you can eat on it and some of the things you can use it for. And anyways, that's it for this video. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, share. You know, I'm just doing a few of these plant videos here and there now, so just want to say thank you and keep watching.